Good evening, Sports Card family. Beantown 62 coming at you live from Abilene, Texas, where we are going to sit here tonight and we are going to give our very first response video to the Sports Card Kid. The Sports Card Kid wants to know what card I regret getting rid of. Man, you know, it was like this. I was stationed on a ship down in 32nd Street, man, and we went down to TJ down in Tijuana, man, and we was chasing a worm in a bottle of mezcal, and we kept running out of bottles, and we ran out of money. And so I traded my card, man. I traded a card for a bottle, and it was my Social Security card, man. My Social Security card, I regret trading my Social Security card because, man, my life was wrecked after that. You ever try to get back across the border when you ain't got a Social Security card, man? They will not let you back across. I tell you, don't do it. I had to take my four-wheel drive and drive through the desert to get back across on the other side into San Diego. I was almost UA. Now, actually, I didn't trade my Social Security card, but that'd be good. I really don't have any regrets in any of my cards because all of the cards I get rid of are non-Red Sox cards. So I'm trading prisoners held from other teams like Yankee cards, Met cards, and things like that. So I'm doing prisoner exchanges to break free Red Sox players and cards to come back into Red Sox Nation. So Beantown 62 really hasn't regretted any of the trades I did. You know, I just traded off a couple cards to get this awesome Kurt Schilling picture signed, Reverse the Curse for my 2004 signature series I'm doing. Gave up a 1 of 10 XR football, certain Philadelphia Eagles quarterback, Carson Wentz, but I don't regret that and I never will. I don't care how good he gets. I got what I wanted. I'm happy with what I got because it's a Red Sox deal. So regrets though, when I had a son playing baseball at Cal Allen High School in Corpus Christi, Texas, they did a fundraiser for Cal Allen High School. And they were looking for the families to donate some items so that the baseball team could raise funds for the upcoming season. And so I figured, you know, I'll put up a couple things I have. You know, one of them I really shouldn't have, but I had a signed Ferguson Jenkins ball. It was the only Fergie Jenkins autograph I had, Hall of Famer, you know, and I said, well, I'll put that Ferguson Jenkins ball up for the auction. You know, that should bring something, you know, and figured that'd be good. And then I had a Eric Chavez hat that we got in one of the hat boxes, you know, random hat boxes, says signed Oakland A's hat from Chavez. So I gave those two things for the auction. They put those up for auction, and I think the Ferguson Jenkins ball got like a couple dollars, and the Chavez hat went for like a couple dollars. I regret giving those to the auction because you know how long it took me? I just now replaced my Fergie Jenkins autograph. Just now got a replacement for it. Had no other autograph from Fergie, so I just now found another ball and replaced it, and it cost me more than a couple bucks. So regret that. So that's my regrets. His second question was that if I were the GM of my favorite team, which is the Boston Red Sox, what move would I make? Well, you're a little late in this, but I'm going to tell you the move I would have made, but it can't be made anymore. And I think it's the right move. And I think as the next season comes on, I think this will be the weakness of our team. And as you can see, I don't know if you can see it or not, but I got my Joe Kelly Fight Club shirt on. I love this shirt. I thought one of the most awesome moments of the 2018 killer season that we had was that incident between the Red Sox and the Yankees, and it was Joe Kelly standing on the mound saying, come on, you got something, bring it on. And that really just ignited the passion and the excitement in that rivalry, that Yankee-Red Sox rivalry that hasn't been there in a while. And I think the whole team just kind of just got this whole togetherness and just said, man, we're going to go do this. And I just thought that was one of the greatest moments of the season. And so if I were the GM of the Boston Red Sox, I would have signed Joe Kelly. I would have let Craig Kimbrel go. He's running out of gas. He's leaking oil everywhere. Whoever picks him up, You know, I just don't see it happening. Maybe he has another good year, maybe two, but he was leaking all bad at the end of the season, and the year before was even worse. So I would have kept Kelly. I would have kept him in the bullpen. I would have made the attempt to let him go out and be a closer. You know, if you couldn't pick up another closer, because now we have to pick up a closer and we have to pick up our 8th inning guy, which is going to be very difficult. So that's the move I would have made. I would have kept Joe Kelly, looked for another closer to work out with him, or an 8th inning guy, just another mixed guy that I didn't have to spend a ton of money on, that we could have replaced Kimbrel's salary with something way less than that, and just trusted that Joe Kelly was going to do the job, because Joe Kelly did a phenomenal job all year. He had a little bit of a skid at the end of the year, but again, the whole team kind of had a little bit of, that last month of the year, they kind of went back. So anyways, I could rant and rave because I like my team. I love my team. And so anyways, we'll move on from that. And then his last question to me was, or to all of us, was what do we do? Beantown 62 is a senior project manager for a company that does Department of Defense construction contracts. I travel basically every 3 to 5 years. I travel from base to base, and I work on small construction contracts, multi-year. They're 3 to 5 year contracts. Most of the projects we do are $1 million or under. I get to do a little of everything. Love my job. I work on everything from high voltage to data to structural steel, new renovation, pretty much everything. And I'm working around the military. I was a 13-year veteran of the Marine Corps. Love being around the military. Love working on projects that, again, help these units accomplish their mission and give them the tools they need to go out to do their job, to protect us and allow us to do what we do. And again, I don't know if you watch my San Antonio videos, but probably one of my favorite cards in my collection now, Medal of Honor winner. Medal of Honor winner. Picked this card up. Goodwin Heroes collection. Picked it up in the San Antonio auction. Love that card. It's a jarhead sergeant. Spent 5 years as a sergeant trying to get staff sergeant. But love that card. Love the guys that go out and put it all out on the line to protect us. So again, that's what Beantown does. I've been all over Kansas City, Corpus Christi, Fort Hood, Texas. Here I am now at Dyess. I was in Oklahoma City. I was at Dover Air Force Base, Marine Corps Air Station, Yuma. Been to a lot of places, got to meet a lot of great people. Kind of like this channel, we get to go out and we get to interact with each other. A lot of characters, a lot of really fun people. The live chats are great. Love getting in when someone fires up a live chat when he can. My wife's probably getting really aggravated with me because I'm spending some time with this. But anyways, that's what Beantown 62 does. And then lastly, we're going to nominate a fellow YouTuber to receive the prize that's bigger than ours. And I think that is an awesome and great thing to do. Love the idea. And my nominee, I don't have to put my glasses on to read this because Beantown 62 in this low light is not going to read it, but my nominee is the baseball _card_kid_28. I don't know if you've checked out his channel. I love watching his breaks. Very young man that goes in there and just loves busting cards. His videos are quick and short. Not like mine, lengthy with some guy blabbing on. But anyways, love his video. He's got a little sister that sneaks in there and makes all kinds of goofy faces while he's busting the cards. Again, love the passion of a young guy just starting in the collecting, and just want to see him continue to love the hobby and grow the hobby and go with it. And so again, that's my nominee, baseball _card_kid28. Shout out to him. If you're not signed up to his channel, sign up. A lot of fun watching him break cards. And so that's it. That's Beantown's response video for the Sports Card Kid down in Corpus Christi. And we're out of here. Later, dudes.